All right, guys, we are here today with the one, the only, the legend, Hippie Mike.
What's up?
And I thought, you know what is so interesting?
What's that?
Your tattoos. I saw this one as we were doing our interview.
Yeah.
Future belongs to those who prepare for it today. And I thought,
Who said it?
I don't know. Who said that?
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X. Okay, so then I was like, just tell us the story of every tattoo.
Okay, well, I mean, like...
You could start with that. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today.
Yeah,
Malcolm
I think the funny part about the story of every tattoo is how I used to be like super anti-tattoo.
Really?
Oh yeah. Like I've actually only had tattoos for the past couple years. I don't know why. I just was like, no, don't need tattoos. I've got enough scars.
That's how I am.
Those are all my natural tattoos and all that stuff.
I don't have any tattoos.
But I am one of those people that likes to express myself and my feelings and the way that I live my life. So
yeah,
it does make sense to have them. So anyway, there was a girl named Shawn Sue who she used to bring her kids to my indoor skate park all the time, HMI skate park, and every time she'd walk in the door she said, so when am I going to tattoo that HMI logo on you?
Yeah.
And
so okay, this is very recent then.
Yeah.
So you're 46 years old, and when was your first tattoo?
I was probably 43 to 44.
Whoa!
Yeah. So I said, okay. I said, never. And I was always like, I'm never going to get a tattoo. And then she kept saying it to me. And of course, now it's getting in your brain, right? It's like, well, should I have tattoos? Or,
maybe I should.
This HMI skate park does have a very big meaning to me.
Yes.
So, of course, one day I said, all right, we'll do it next Saturday. Right? But we're going to do it here.
Yeah.
So we had this little back area, and she tattooed my leg in the back, right? So that was this one.
Yeah, it's funny. I've even given a tattoo. Wow. So
just the symbol.
That's your first tattoo.
Yeah. So then
I like this logo a lot, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Really good one.
She did that one, and I was like, well, you know, I've got this saying from Bob Marley that is on my email signature.
Yeah.
The greatness of a man is not in how much wealth he acquires, but in his integrity and ability
to affect those around him
positively.
Okay, I love this.
That's kind of the motto of HMI Skate Park, right? Because we knew we weren't going to make money when we built the skate park.
Yeah.
But that's what it was about. We're affecting people positively.
Wow, I love that. That is
so then I said,
really
Shawn
good
Sue,
message.
I need you to do that one too.
Yeah.
So she did that. Then we were making the Future of Hope video.
Yeah.
And I was like, we should have had Shawn Sue tattooing me for the video.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, now we need another tattoo.
Yeah.
So I did the protest, my latest protest skateboards logo.
Protest, join the movement.
Right? And then of course I wanted a quote to go around that one, which is a Haile Selassie quote that was in the song War by Bob Marley.
Until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes. I love it.
Very powerful.
Very powerful.
Because we're all supposed to be equal.
Yeah, that's right.
And so like, why are you judging me?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And why would I judge you?
That is a powerful message.
And so that's kind of where it started. And then from there, I think I had a couple more little ones. I can't remember. But anyway, I got hurt in 2023.
Yeah.
Somebody hit me in a contest, ripped my shoulder. No, it was 2022 because I came to see you and my shoulder was out of place and broken right before I came down here.
That's right.
And so I healed from that, and then I fell off a ladder while I was adjusting some lights in my skate park.
Yeah.
The ladder shot out on me and I broke my elbow.
Oh.
So I was trying not to skate for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I needed some other way to, get my pain.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should just get my own tattoo machine and tattoo myself. So that's basically what it started. So yes,
so where was the first tattoo you did yourself?
I did have the Never Give Up one already by then.
Oh, so good.
That was done by Denise, who owns Iron Butterfly Tattoo and Hope, and she's the one that started teaching me tattooing when I got my own machine.
Wow.
So
little tattoo gun.
Yep. So I just looking on the internet and learning some things about it, but she took me on as an actual apprentice.
Yeah.
And started teaching me properly.
Yeah.
And so then I was just like, okay, well, I'm just going to do anywhere that I can reach.
Yeah.
I'm going to do on my own.
Which was your leg.
Yeah, mostly my legs all the way up, right?
Yeah.
And So like these are like drawings that my wife did, more song lyrics, you know.
Okay, I love it.
Then I'm like, well, I want to know how much it hurts to do your kneecaps.
Why? Why would one want to know how much it
Well,
hurts?
because everyone says it hurts, and you see these people that are fully tattooed, but then they have like a blank kneecap, and I'm like, why wouldn't you just do it?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do that first. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I did my own kneecaps.
And how bad did it hurt?
It didn't hurt at all.
What?
So I think part of it is when you do it yourself, you can control everything, right?
Okay,
So, but,
yeah.
But also,
This
my
is the
pain
two
tolerance
eyes.
is very.
You did that?
Yep.
Wow, you're a very good artist.
And these were symbols I found online. I just adjusted them a bit. The Eye of Horus and the Eye of Re.
So do you draw it on there prior and then you
Now
tattoo?
you do a stencil.
Okay, okay.
It's like a heat transfer. You would understand that.
Really?
So it's you heat transferred onto a transfer sheet, and then that sticks to you, right?
Wow.
And then you gotta let that ink dry before you start, right?
Yeah.
And then a lot of these are pretty recent.
What's up with the zipper?
It's a zipper.
Oh,
I just did that zipper a couple months ago around that big scar, and that was where I had my tibia bone broken and straightened.
Wow.
So that was a big one.
Yeah.
So that one meant a lot to me. This is the last tattoo I did.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks very fresh.
So I did the zipper and the warrior tattoo at the same time.
Yeah.
This one I just did like in the last few weeks, and that is a combination of Rodney Mullen's graphic.
Yeah.
So Rodney Mullen's doing the trick on his board.
Yeah.
And then this was something that my friend Ariel drew to represent Andy.
Yeah.
Andy Anderson, the two-headed skeleton.
Yeah, I love it.
Right? And that was for a graphic that we did on an HMI board a while back. So
Yeah.
I just was like, I combined them together and made that.
And the skateboard has a fire hydrant.
That's right. The skateboard has a fire hydrant.
That's
Mind
cool.
control. And then of course I have Andy's signature, which I got when I was in Venice Beach with him 2 years ago. And the authentic shadow.
Did he actually sign your leg and then you just
No,
tattooed
he
it?
signed a little piece of paper.
Okay, smart.
And then we went to Oceanfront Tattoo, and the guy was like, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, it's pretty small, and like tried to charge me a lot of money. He ended up giving me a really good deal. So ironically, Oceanfront Tattoo, what I learned while talking to the guy is his name is also Mike, and his birthday is also November 15th. He's either the same age as me or 1 year difference.
Nice.
But we had the same birthday.
That's wild.
He was a cool dude. He wasn't the one that tattooed me though, but he ran the place.
That's cool.
And then this one we just got done. That is Jamie McPherson did that, Hidden Dragon tattoo. And he
Wow,
did the
that is
graphics
so good.
on the latest protest boards.
Yeah.
That was the graphic for the Andy Anderson guest model.
That's
So
cool.
it's Milton, the monster, blowing up a fire hydrant from the inside.
I love
Right?
it. Yeah. It's very detailed. Like this is work of art.
That guy, he's the one that did, Jamie's the guy that did the graphic for the board we're about to do.
Yeah. That's
And
cool.
so he did my whole back.
Yeah. Wow.
So the lions are my family,
Oh wow.
and the Mount Rushmore is singers that I love.
So the lions are your family.
Yeah. So you have myself, my wife Carrie, Kalen, my oldest son, and then Kylie, my daughter.
That's amazing. I love it. And then you got the Propagandi.
Oh yes, great band from Canada.
Oh really?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't even know that's a band.
Punk band.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one
Forgot
thing we
that was
forgot
on
to
there.
talk about was the punk music.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it.
And then I also tattooed my own chest.
You did not.
Yeah.
How
so,
did you do that? Soul
well,
Rebel.
I can see this and some of this, but then I used a mirror, and I have a picture of me in the mirror
way.
trying to figure it out.
Well, you did a good job.
Yeah. This one was done by somebody else.
Yeah.
That was done by
Another lion.
Mac's mom, Miyuki.
You like the lions.
Yeah, I got a lot of lions because I am the lion.
Yeah. Yeah, you are a lion. That's a very fitting. I never thought about that. Keep being you.
Keep Being You this is the Devil's Toy skate company logo that we make boards. So my friend Troy Derrick and I, we make custom skateboards that have original 1960s truck and wheel sets.
Yeah.
We're actually doing a set right now with Steve Sias.
Original
Yeah,
1960.
KKM, so they're clay wheels. They have loose ball bearings, KKM trucks.
Wow.
And we just happen to have a big stash that Troy found somewhere.
Wow, I gotta get one of these.
Yeah, they're $1,000 boards.
What?
And you don't want to ride them.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the ones that Steve Sias is doing right now they're those feather boards that he makes.
Yeah.
So they're going to be amazing. That's
Wow.
the next set of them coming out. And then Keep Being You is just our slogan with that, right?
Yeah. See, I feel like it's not only just like cool tattoos, but there's like life lessons in here.
Fly High, Be Free was this little hawk or eagle, it was supposed to be, was for my dad,
Yeah.
right? So my dad passed away, and he just always wanted to see eagles.
Yeah.
So I drew that one. Kind of looked like a hawk in the end. But it was for him. And then Fly High, Be Free. This one was the first tattoo I did on myself, and that was a drawing that Kylie did when she was 6.
Yeah.
That was the first drawing she ever did where we had bodies.
I see.
So normally when kids write, they do the face and the ears.
Yeah.
And then I just wrote family around that.
Okay, I love it.
We've got the bones.
Yeah, the bones rat.
The bones rat. Oh yeah. This one I just did. There's a matching pair. These guys. And I can actually show you those on the inside of my wheels.
Yeah.
So I only ride original mini rats from the late 80s, early 90s. That's the only wheels I'll ride.
What?
And
Why?
I've been riding them since like 1996, and I just keep finding more and more pairs of the originals, and then that's all I ride. And that's kind of what this Dragon formula that just came out is really replicating, is a wheel that's soft but rides like a street wheel and doesn't flat spot.
Yeah.
And I think they stopped making it because of the toxic chemicals of that era, right?
But so your wheels basically are toxic chemicals.
I think, I don't know. But I brought them down 2 years ago when we came down. We were hanging out with George Powell, and I showed them to him. I said, are these little rat symbols like the original mini rat symbols?
Yeah.
And he goes, no, I've never seen those before in my life. He says, that must be from like the 1990 era where I just let anyone do anything, and they all did a whole bunch of one-offs. And I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because I have 2 sets of them. So I put them on me.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, the rest is just kind of whatever, right?
Okay, I love it.
This was
oh yeah, this is
read
what
more,
I like.
learn more, change the globe.
Read more, learn more, change the globe.
Yeah, it's a Nos saying
Love
from
it.
I don't know the name of the song, you know.
Yeah.
I know I can be what I want to be, you know that song.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
Just that line stands out to me
Yes.
in that song, right? And so it fit with the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Read more, learn more, change the globe.
Yeah, I love it.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the scorpion and the other symbol are because I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Don't mess with me.
You're not supposed to mess with a Scorpio.
No.
Really? That's good to know.
No.
My daughter's a Scorpio. That's very true.
Really? Really?
So yeah, I mean, I'm not done. I've got a lot of more tattoos I'm going to do on myself, and I like, you know, to me, it's very, very relaxing when I tattoo myself. I think that's part of it. Is it, you know, I just need that. I like the pain. I have a high pain tolerance, and I enjoy doing the art. And I think that when you're tattooing yourself, you're in a different planet.
Yeah.
Because you are focused on the art, not the pain, right? And so it's just real sporadic for me. Out of nowhere, I'll be like, today I'm going to tattoo myself. And
Yeah.
So,
Like, well, what are we doing today? I'll
Yeah.
tattoo myself. No big deal.
it's really hard to reach around the back, but
Yeah, seriously.
So.
You run out of canvas eventually.
yeah. Not yet. You want
Okay,
to see a tattoo that Jamie just did on Brett?
Yeah.
This is a sick tattoo. I'm going to do this one on myself coming up. So Brett is blind, and that's the blind symbol
Reaper.
from Blind Skateboards.
That's cool.
But I designed him to be blind.
So he's got his blind glasses, and his scythe is the walking stick, right?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That thing's fresh. That's like a couple weeks old.
Wow.
Yeah.
2 weeks yet.
That's
Week
cool.
and a half, 2 weeks yet.
Okay, well that was awesome. Thanks for sharing all the stories. Thanks for everything.
We'll tattoo you later.
Yeah, I've never gotten a tattoo. See, I have the same. I was like, I feel like if I get a tattoo, it has to be so meaningful that then for the rest of my life, I'm always
right.
gonna see it and be like, oh yeah, that's cool. And I just don't know what I would get. But I like these because I think they're powerful messages.
right.
I think they're meaningful, and there's something that means something.
I do get a lot of random people that like are in lines behind me.
Yeah.
That will say things to me when I walk away. They'll be like, I think you'd be a good person to hang out with or
Yeah.
like, have a conversation with. Like they want more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that's kind of what I am doing. Is it's not about like, oh, I'm gonna cover my body like a dragon.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's like I don't want to do these giant tattoos. I want little ones that mean something to me at that time and what's affecting my life.
Yeah.
And to share that with people.
I love it. I love it. Okay, guys, you can help keep Hippie Mike Industries Indoor Skate Park open. We're doing a collaboration board, and proceeds will go to the Hippie Mike Industries Skate Park. And yeah, there's links in the description below.
Yep.
Tell them, I guess you should just tell them how they can best support the cause.
Any way you want, support the cause. We can donate money. You can buy products. I mean, we're gonna do this board. Buy one of the boards. That helps. And go on hippiemike.com. Go to HMI Skate Park on Instagram. And we also have the HMI Skate Park Society. And any of those are great places to just follow us and see what we do, right? And you know, we're here to grow the world in a positive way, and would love for you to be part of it.
It's awesome. All right, thank you guys so much. You know what to do. Show your love, show your support, and we'll see you out there skating.
See ya.